There is a ranch in Nevada near Area 51 that was secretly researched by Bob Bigelow's original Skinwalker Ranch team of psychic spies. For decades, while simultaneously researching Skinwalker Ranch, the NIDS team was searching for the lost entrance into a giant cave system of ancient alien artifacts. An abandoned alien mining operation leading to a 500-foot underground pyramid hiding a UFO nicknamed the Mount Wilson Manta Ray. For thousands of years, indigenous people have known and protected its secrets. For decades, top-secret government teams, even before Ronald Reagan's Star Wars program, were scouring the ranch attempting to recover the metamaterials, biological material, and ancient unknown artifacts, and were stopped by an explosion of paranormal activity. Animal mutilations, alien abductions, poltergeist activity, moving orbs of light and shadow figures, strange glitches in time, and the ghost of a Native American shaman appearing alongside with 3 extraterrestrial beings who protect the land. Now, new leaked whistleblower evidence has confirmed the truth behind these local legends. New ancient artifacts are being discovered, and mysterious energy is transmitting from the meadow, and an undiscovered tunnel entrance has been found. Independent researchers, scientists, archaeologists, and Native American historians have joined me, Carl Crusher, to uncover the truth. We are on a mission to find the lost entrance into the underground and uncover the real mystery of Mount Wilson Ranch. Time to get a closer look. So here we have this track that we found just laying on the ground right here. There's this whole sunken area. It's like 60 feet that way or maybe more, 40 feet wide, all sinking in like it was a giant roof structure or a whole pile. Who knows what we're gonna find here. So let me come down in here and I'll show you all the detail up by the hole and what we're looking at. And I'll go slow. A lot of you guys like to pay attention to the details. Look at the railing here. How it goes in at this angle. And even clear down in there, you've got that chain on the right side there. Look how heavy duty that chain is. Look how thick this railing is with the hole, this whole support structure. I'll zoom out so you can get a sense with my hand on it here. My shoe is a size 12. So this is a decent rail cart or conveyor belt, you know. I'll show you down in the hole over here. Notice there's spring mechanisms, this whole big chain, and it just goes deeper and deeper back in there, like, and there's cables coming off and all kinds of stuff, like heavy equipment. It's all welded up and put in here. And all of this whole structure goes all the way down this way. Has cross beams. Here's the chain down in there still. The chain and the railing continues to run all the way down this way. I don't want to fall in some kind of a hole. And look down here all the way. It continues to go all the way down. So as I zoom out, you get a sense of the scale of this. I'll back up, walk around. Now we're not even sure which way it goes, but it seems to go this way under the mountain. It might even go this way underneath the ranch, underneath the saloon. The way the railing goes, like this, who knows? I know a ton of you people are saying, just dig it up, just dig it up. And we could have dug it up for a long time ago, but we are bringing the crew back. We're doing it officially. And so everybody's gonna have to wait. We're gonna bring everybody up here. It's gonna get more attention, national, international attention. And that's more than I can just do up here by myself on my YouTube channel. But you guys are awesome. You get to see all of this behind the scenes. And when my behind the scenes footage of us digging this out is available, you guys are gonna see it first, and especially over on my Patreon page where they get the exclusives and everything a little bit ahead of time. So make sure and go check that out. You guys, we're digging it open. I'm gonna go home for a few days after this trip and the Halloween party, and then I'm coming right back up, and we're getting the whole gang back together, and we're digging this open. I promise it's getting dug open, and we're gonna find out. Just to give you guys a sense, so there's where Metate stone is. I found pottery on the side of the road over there. The archaeological house and the first appearance of the shaman is right up the road. Artifacts, knife blades, arrowheads, all that stuff is found. Another Metate stone. That's the flake zone, this whole upper area up here. There is the tunnel entrance right there. If I pan left downhill, there you have the ranch, the saloon, the diner, and Jeff's home. If I turn left right here, notice how this whole area is flat, like there's nothing growing here, like something was dug up from underground, piled up here, and then even used, if I come this way, to build and shore up the dam here for Jordan Lake or Jordan Pond right here. So we have Mount Wilson up there. You can see the ridge of the rocks up there. It's hard to tell on this lighting. Right at the base of those rocks right there, in the center of the screen, is the shaman cave. And the stone circles are to confront it. And I'll zoom out again, and there you have Mount Wilson. So that's 10,000 feet or steps up. This is Mount Wilson. This is where all the lights go in and out of the mountain, according to Bigelow and a lot of the local witnesses. And then this is Craw Creek, Jordan Lake and Jordan Pond. And if I walk down this way, the bottom of the hill, you can see through the trees, there is the settler's cabin and the lower meadow. So you can see how everything is central right around this whole area where I'm standing, like a radius. And it centers all this strangeness right underneath Jeff's house at Mount Wilson Ranch. It's time to head back and check in with Stephanie and Jason, check in with Jeff and Nick Nack, see what everybody's got plans for. We got the Halloween party going on tonight. We're gonna meet a bunch of the locals, and I'm gonna try to get some one-on-one amazing interviews that I might cut into this entire series of all the interesting people around here who have lived here most of their life, who have had abduction experiences, who have witnessed UFOs, paranormal phenomena, shadow figures, and some of them even happened up here at Mount Wilson Ranch or in this valley and avenue where Bigelow said they came up here and researched for several years trying to figure out what was going on. I absolutely love coming up here. I still to this day have not had any bad experiences. I've only had validating and phenomenal experiences and mysterious things occur, but nothing bad so far. But I'm excited to interview some of the people who've lived up here and kind of get their opinion on what's up. One of the things that we haven't done since the Beyond Skinwalker Ranch episode was tests for radiation and EMF signals. I'm wearing got my micro muff in my hand for wind protection. I'm waving it around. But yeah, so we're here in front of the settler's cabin. I'm gonna check for EMF, radiation, and other signals real quick, and then we're gonna go check out some petroglyphs. Oh, there's a dead lizard there. Yeah. Yeah, so when Bustamante was here, he used a tri-field meter. This is a more advanced EMF sensor. I do have my phone on. Here, I'll walk up on the porch and see. Mixed EMF. And then we'll check my radiation sensor. I'm gonna turn my phone on airplane mode real quick. Okay, we're on airplane mode. Still picking up Wi-Fi phone, trying to connect to the Wi-Fi. So we'll check the radiation sensor here in a second. See, it jumps up to 90 here, like a mixed signal. This is straight up like Geiger counter now, so this won't get my phone at all. It's climbing. 18, 19, 20, 21. Right now, it's just going up and up. 23, 24. We'll see if it goes above 50 or 60. Radioactive decay of the cabin, maybe some. It's still just climbing. 35, 37, 38. I wonder, 37, 36. Now it's just dipping down. This is where I got the impression that it's like a wave or pulsing, because it just sits here and undulates. So like we'll go up to 60 and then down to 30 and then up.
That's what I was telling him. It was hard to sleep last night because that's what was happening.
Really? Felt like you were going through waves? Yeah, really? Like up and down?
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
40 CPM, 41, 42. I mean, that's pretty, still kind of in a normal range, but do you have any dreams?
No.
Anything weird? I didn't either. I slept like a rock last night.
I was
36.
snoring like crazy. That was up like 4. So it was a short night.
Feels pretty normal today here.
What happens if we go out there?
We'll get our feet all muddy. Do you want to go?
No.
Yeah. Here, I'll walk down the driveway here below it though and see.
This.
Yeah, let's check down here. Below the meadow where it's dry here. $31, $32. Staying right at 32, pretty much 30. This is like all swampy. 29. Yeah, it's just like a swamp right here. I don't want to get all muddy. 39, 41. So this is where former CIA agent Bustamante came up with the tri-field meter, you know. They walked out of the cabin and did it. 41, 42, 45. It just jumped right there. 45, 46, 47, climbing. 44. 38. Ugh. Swampy. 41. 44, 45, 46. Try not to get my feet all muddy. 45. So it's going up to 45 and then down to 40, but it's a lot higher here than on the porch. What do you think? Watch it wave up and down, kind of.
Yeah, they haven't turned it on yet. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it might be off right now. That's a lot even higher when History Channel is here right now, though. But still,
And what would be normal range?
right now, that's pretty normal.
No, I'm saying like, what would be like, hey, I'm getting hit with something.
Oh, like when we should leave if it goes above 50.
Okay.
So right now we're okay. But
This is more like ambient.
yeah, but it's still going up and down.
Yeah, because it dropped to 32.
It goes to 32 and then it shoots up to almost 50. It's like a wave coming and up and down under the meadow here. And the infrasound readings are what's really crazy, but radiation, pretty baseline flowing up and down. Goes up to 50 and down to 30, up to 50, down to 30. Yeah, there's 3 of these big ovens. We decided we're gonna go check out all the petroglyphs, and so we're back up here checking out these big coke oven kilns on the way down. And there's these 2 other ones over here. So cool. So yeah, this is all part of what you get to do if you're part of the Patreon inner circle and get a customized experience with Jeff and Carl. You get to come and check all this stuff out in person. It's really awesome. These are probably late 1800s. Probably, yeah, 1860s, 1870s, and then on.
The doorway's bigger in that one.
Yeah. I didn't even come in this one last time. That's crazy. It's all collapsed in.
Yeah, oopsies.
Yeah.
Well, that window right there. Like, at some point, they tried something different.
Something fell out. Yeah, it fell. All this is dumped in. Good eye. Yeah, I didn't even notice this over here last time. That's cool. This does just look like a smaller version, right? Hard to tell. I don't know what this is. Yeah. If this was like a whole town, it could have been just like a food storage or something, you know? Could be. Is that another entrance? What if they were mining here? They are. Oh, it's a berm, like a wall, yeah. Look at that. There's like some old tin can laying out here. Yeah, it's like a whole terrace. It's just like a whole staging area, like a work area. Sorry about the wind, guys. Look at this wall. That's cool. Maybe they were like had their tents set here and they were living right here. Straight up. Flying right above the ridge now. Yeah. There's a nest up there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Stephanie wanted to come and see the petroglyphs, so we're driving over here to show her all these amazing ones where the indigenous people from Mount Wilson Ranch would come down here in the winter time and live, and this is where they did a lot of their carvings. This is a really special place.
Okay.
Have you guys ever been to other petroglyph sites or pictograph spots before?
I've seen a few up around, Santa Barbara, the Chumash stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're not the same as these. They're like animals and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, some of these get very strange and anthropomorphic. You see the circle with the figure above it with the spiral almost for a head, or it almost looks like a flower pot or something. And then up to the left, see the tree up the staircase there.
That looks like an angel.
Right?
Look
to the right of it, of what looks like an angel, and doesn't that look like a shooting star or comet coming down?
Yeah.
See that? You have to the right there, that looks like a meteorite or something, and there's almost like a sun glyph or star below that.
Yeah.
Hold up. Pause. I'm going to interrupt the editing of this video. I usually don't break the fourth wall like this, but we need to go back and look at these petroglyphs one more time, because what looks like a pot with like a flower coming out of the top, and then what I thought was like a comet coming down is actually a 6-toed footprint and a 6-fingered handprint. The 6 toes and the 6 fingers on the hand and the foot indicate the Siteka, or the legend of the giants. So all of the folklore, the legend, the oral traditions of the giants from the Grand Canyon to Kanab and Fredonia, across southern Utah, Arizona, and into Nevada, and the legends of Lovelock Cave, like we talked about in last episode, are totally right here in the petroglyphs, right here on the wall, where the Native Americans and the ancient indigenous people from Mount Wilson Ranch, in the wintertime when they would have migrated down into this valley right here next to Area 51, they were carving 6 fingers and 6 toes on the handprints and the footprints, indicating that they were dealing with the legend of the giants.
Yeah, they're not the same as these. They're like animals and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, some of these get very strange and anthropomorphic. You see the circle with the figure above it with the spiral almost for a head, or it almost looks like a flower pot or something. And then up to the left, see the tree up the staircase there.
That looks like an angel.
Right?
Look
to the right of it, of what looks like an angel, and doesn't that look like a shooting star or comet coming down? Lots of different symbols underlaid.
It's getting really windy, so I'm not sure how much I'm going to film here. If you want to see all these petroglyphs, I filmed them last time I came out here with Jeff. I'll put an iCard and link down below. Look at these hash marks along here. And then again, it's like another comet or something. Lines coming down here, scratched in, wraps around. It just goes on and on and on.
And then they start to get a lot more pronounced here. We have our first like tail and a lizard, or almost like a who knows what dinosaur. Some of them kind of look like arrows and pointers or directional maps, or even just clan symbols. These definitely look like certain like addles being thrown, or arrows, almost like a motif of the type of plants and things here. But then you have all this is really a whole line going across that they've rubbed up, and then there's all the stuff below it, almost like it's a whole picture of the valley or something.
Yeah.
You know? And this is just the beginning. These get bigger and bigger, and huge walls of this as we keep going.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.